Alright, Shalom. This is Brother William coming at you from GMS Tampa Bay. First and foremost, I want to give all the praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the elders, apostles of Great Millstone. Much blessing and salutations to the Akim around the four corners of the earth who are diligently pushing out His truth and sincerity. Shalom as well to the Akwatium, the sisters who might be learning in quietness and meekness. Alright, so I want to do a video on this article that I came across here on RT. It's entitled So Much for the Resistance. While all eyes were on impeachment hearing, House reauthorized the Patriot Act. Okay, and you see, this is something that Esau always does. You know, he'll have the bread and circus going on in the background. And while he's doing that, distracting the people, distracting the masses of you silly Americans out there, what Esau does is go behind your back and pass some type of legislation. And as you see here in the first sentence of this article, it says House Democrats have slipped an unqualified renewal of the draconian Patriot Act. All right, and real quick, for those of you that just don't know what that word draconian means, let's get it for you real quick. Nope. All right, this is draconian of the laws or their application excessively harsh or severe. All right, and this Patriot Act. All right, and for you younger people out there who don't know what the Patriot Act is, you better get ready for it, because it's basically deems you a terrorist. Okay, Patriot Act, the U.S. Patriot Act, unofficially the uniting and strengthening America by providing appropriate tools required to intercept and obstruct terrorism act, was quickly developed. All right, I don't want that. I want to know what it is. All right, let's just see here. Let's see. Basically, is what it boils down to, and you can read this up. You can look it up and read it. You know, get your points up. But basically, what it deems is every U.S. American a so-called terrorist. All right, and the reason why I say that, all right, why they deem so-called Americans all terrorists, is because this gives them an excuse to be able to watch you. All right, it gives them an excuse as to why they're gonna be hacking into your phones, looking at your cameras. All right, they're able to go through any avenue to watch you. Okay, and we know what this is. You know what this is all about. You know, this is what is what Esau Edom is doing. All right, to get ready to pounce on you niggas, man. All right, because he wants to know exactly what you're doing. So when he comes down time to bring about this these martial law troops, he knows exactly when to get you niggas, because he's been watching you for so long. All right, and again, this is what Esau does, man. He's nothing but a devil, man. And really what he's doing, all right, really what Esau is doing is he's really trying to watch the men of the Lord. All right, because he could really give two shits about you regular ass Americans out there. What Esau really wants to do is he's trying to survey the prophets of the Heavenly Father who are out there diligently pushing out His truth. He wants to have all eyes on them. Okay, because they're the real threat. All right, in this to his coming world agenda, because everyone, well, I wouldn't say everybody, but the majority of the people are going to be for this what's it called, for his laws. All right, for his new world order. Everybody's going to be for it. All right, which is going to bring about the RFID microchip. All right, but real quick, let me get a precept out in 1 Peter's. All right, this is 1 Peter's chapter 5, verse 8. All right, and it reads, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, all right, and we know who the devil is, all right? You go into that word devil, it means nothing but deceiver, all right? And you see, this is a clear example of this man being a devil, because he's deceived you people. He did this whole shenanigans of the whole Donald Trump impeachment BS on the news, had it blasting on the radios, all right? People watching it on their phones, at work, on the TVs at their house. Meanwhile, he's passing this reestablishing this Patriot Act, extending the limits of it, okay? Meaning what? Meaning this devil is watching you, man, because he wants to destroy you. Mainly, you the prophets out there, man. But hey, as well as you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and those of our people who were dispersed during the slavery, all right, during captivity. It says, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour." You see, and this is what the devil does, man. He's out here seeking whom he may devour, man, because he don't give a damn about you people, man. He just wants to just destroy you Israelites, man, and mainly the prophets, all right? You brothers out there who are diligently pushing out this truth, man. Hey, this devil, man, he wants to do nothing but destroy you, man. All right, and we see the steps that Esau takes. All right, for those of us that are being sober and vigilant, Lord willing, the Lord has made me sober and vigilant to be able to see the devil moving, man. All right, because what it said, as a roaring lion walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. And what when you think of a lion, and when it's on the prowl to eat, the lion is not out in the open. All right, the lion is not just strutting around, roaring, letting everybody know that he's coming, letting the prey know. No, man, he's hiding. Okay, he's in the bushes, man. And that's what this devil does. That's what he's doing. He's hiding right now. He's not out in plain sight with it, man. But what we see we see and we hear, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Shai, the things that this devil's doing as we slowly approach his imminent death. All right, because this devil is going to fight to the very last end. Okay, let me get another preset real quick. Back in Psalms. This is Psalms chapter 10, and can't remember exactly where it's at. I think it's in verse 8. But let me start at verse 1. It says, "Why standest thou afar off, O Lord? Why hidest thou thyself in times of trouble? The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined." All right, and you see these devils. All right, when you go into that word devices, it means nothing but thoughts, plans. All right, meaning the plans that Esau has to bring, to try and stop this truth. All right, to bring about that new world order spoken of in Revelation chapter 13. Okay, but it says, "Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined," and the Lord is going to do that. All right, we read that in Job. I believe that's chapter 5, verse 20, or somewhere along that. Also, Job chapter 20. All right, the Lord is going to disappoint them, man. All right, and this is what we have to pray for as well, because hey, man, this devil is a real devil, man. All right, here it is. He's watching us, man. Extending his Patriot Act so he can have a reason. All right, or a legitimate reason as to why he's watching people, man. All right, using cameras on your phone, man. Every time you download an app, you gotta allow the app to use your camera and microphone when it's nothing but a damn video game that you downloaded on your phone. You see? But it says, verse 3, "For the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire, and blesseth the covetous, whom the Lord abhorreth." Verse 4, "The wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after the Most High. The Most High is not in all his thoughts." You see? And these devils, the only thought that of the Most High that comes across them is that he's coming, his return is coming, man. All right, because these high up elites, all right, the Rothschilds, these people, they know about the scriptures, man. They know about the prophecies. All right, that's exactly why they're out here pushing all these draconian laws, man. All right, these draconian laws on you people, man, because he's trying to stop the prophecies from being fulfilled, man. Okay, so it says, verse 5, his ways are always grievous. And are not the ways of the devil grievous unto everybody, man? Everything that this devil does, all his laws that he passed, man, there's some underlying meaning, underlying intention to further hinder either this truth or to hinder the Israelites in making it anywhere in life, man. Okay? That's just how it is, man. Let me read that again. It says, verse 5, his ways are always grievous. Again, Esau comes out with these GMO foods, all right, with the Similac, all right, all these things that are supposed to try and make people's lives easier, right? At least that's what they portray it as. That's how they market it. But what? It is nothing but poisoned goods, man. Makes your life, your children retarded with all types of mental illnesses. And I'm talking about Similac and the food, man. And that's just one example, man. Okay? It says, thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them. You see, this devil, he ain't trying to hear about the judgment that's getting ready to come to him, man. He's trying to avoid that. But what? When it comes to his enemies, who are who? His main enemies of this devil are the prophets, man. The messengers of the Heavenly Father who've come here to tell the people of their judgment to come. Mainly this devil, man. And of Israel's too. All right? But what? He puffed it up at them, man. He's puffed up against the prophets of the Heavenly Father, man. He's sticking his chest out to try and bully us, man. That's why we have all these different changes in not social media, in YouTube, trying to hinder this word. All right? That's this devil puffed up at us, man. Okay, it says, verse 6, he has said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall not be in adversity. You see, this devil really believes that he ain't gonna be touched, man. He ain't gonna be moved. Ain't nobody gonna stop him, man. Hence why he has to try to have that that advantage up on you, on Jake, man. All right, so he passes these and he, you know, this Patriot Act isn't nothing new. This is something that's already been in effect since 2001, since 9/11. But he's extended it now. All right. It says, verse 7, his mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. You see, and they passed this Patriot Act, all right, and told you people that it's a counterbalance terrorism. But what you didn't know was that the terrorists that they're looking at are you people, man. The American people. Okay? The law, when you read the law of the Patriot Act, all right, it clearly states what's it called? Abroad and domestic, man. So here at home, meaning you people out here. Okay? That's that deceit, man. He got you people with the guile, man. So now everything that you do, all right, you pull up at a stoplight, the damn nigga E is watching you, man. All right, when you sitting on the toilet, looking at your phone, going through whatever you going through, the devil's watching you, man. You got a tracking device on you at all times. All right, your cell phones, man. This devil knows exactly where you at all times of the day, man. You see? It says his mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. You see? Because everything that comes out of this devil's mouth, man, there's nothing but mischief and vanity underneath it, man. Okay? It says, verse 8, and this is my point that I wanted to hit. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages, and in the secret places doth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor. And that's what this devil does, man. Down to the policemen out here, man. They're lurking in the secret place, in the places of the villages, man. In the secret places. Meaning, when you riding down the street, you see these cops kind of ducked off to the side, man. That's what this is talking about. Not just the cops, but the way this devil moves, man. All right, he does everything in the shadows. All right, prime example is this article here, man. Okay, look, it says so much for the resistance. While all eyes were on impeachment hearing, House reauthorized the Patriot Act, man. That's in the secret places what he just did, man. But you Americans, you don't give a damn, man. What you deserve, what you looking for is death, man. That's all you people really want, man. Deep down inside, you don't want to keep living, man. Come on, be real with yourselves, man. Be real with yourselves, man. All right. It said, he sitteth in the lurking places of the villages, and the secret places doth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor. And who are the poor? All right, the elect, man. All right, what does Revelation 2 verse 9 say? I know thy poverty, but thou art rich. Right? And I know the blasphemy of them that say they are Jews and are not, but are of the synagogue of Satan, man. You see, these devils, man, all they want to do is kill the elect, man. Starting with the elect, but really all Israelites, man. They don't want none of you scumbags out here anymore, man. Okay? Verse 9, he says, he lieth and waits secretly as a lion in his den. Did we not read that to be sober, be vigilant, for your enemy as a roaring lion seeketh to devour thee? Roughly paraphrasing. It says, he lieth and waits secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth and waits to catch the poor. He doth catch the poor when he draweth him into his net. And Esau, everything that you know of in this country is all a net to try and catch you, to try to catch Jake. All right, every aspect of what's done in this country is exactly that, man. All right, they try to get the elect to come up out of this truth, man, by all this vanity out here, man. All right, all this mischief. Okay. It says, verse 10, he croucheth and humbleth himself that the poor may fall by his strong ones. All right. But that's pretty much it on that one. Let me get one more and then I'm going to close out. I'm pretty much here at my destination. This is Psalms chapter 17. And I'm going to just start at verse 8. Yeah, verse 8. Psalm 17 and 8. Keep me as the apple of the eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wings. And this is why it's important to pray to the Heavenly Father, man, because this devil, man, is out to get you. Out to get you, Jakes, man. This devil is out to get you, man, especially if you in this truth, man. This is why it's important to count the cost, man, because as I did a video early or late last week, you know, the enemy is going to come in like a flood, man. Right now, it's just trickles. You know, the devil's just trickling. You can hear the raindrop if you're watching. And you have the Spirit of the Heavenly Father on, you can hear the trickles of this devil coming. But soon it's going to be straight up flood, man. All right, he's going to break the breaches. He's going to breach the walls, man, on you, Jakes. It says, keep me, hide me under the shadow of thy wings from the wicked that oppress me, from my deadly enemies who compass me about. All right, and this Patriot Act is another way of how this devil has compassed us about. All right, because he's like just you might as well just shove a bunch of cameras around you, man, watching you at all times, man. Verse 10, they are enclosed in their own fat. With their mouth they speak proudly. They have now compassed us in our steps. They have set their eyes bound down to the earth, like as a lion that is greedy of his prey, and as it were a young lion lurking in secret places. You see? It says, arise, O Lord, to disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. All right, and we know who that sword is. That's talking about Esau, Edom, man. All right, that's how we know who the wicked is. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. All right. So with that, you know, I want to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rachak, Wadash. Double honor to the elders, apostles of Great Millstone. And much blessing and salutations to the Akim around there who are diligently pushing out his truth and sincerity. Shalom as well to the Akwathium who might be learning in quietness and meekness. Shalom.